Hey folks, how's your reading? Now, I've got a couple of parcels today. I might open them both together. Just because, actually I don't think I need scissors with this one. This one looks like a book. Maybe I'll need a crowbar. It's good packing. Now I know, oh, hang on, that went rip. Excellent. Not what I wanted to do, but I will be putting this packaging in the recycling. So, since that went so well, either that or a crowbar would be better. I did mention a crowbar already, didn't I? Oh well. And almost scissors. Yes, we have scissors. We have open. Okay, what's that? That is the packing slip, so I know they packed what I ordered, which is probably a good thing. Now this is actually a book written by one of my uni friends. So I'm going to be reading this with great interest, then passing it on to some family. And anyway, so let me tell you what it says. Asexuality in Young Adult Fiction by Noah O'Connor. Excuse me. The asexual exile trope positions asexual characters out of society by portraying them as loners, inhuman, or adjacent to death. This research identifies trends in these portrayals by considering a corpus. That's a mispronunciation. It says corpus of 42 traditionally published novels of young adult fiction featuring asexual protagonists. A distant reading of this corpus finds that the asexual exile trope is employed in approximately 2/3 of cases. The author analyses how this trope permeates across genres and the frequency of its endorsement and subversion by these narratives. So, it's a bit more, but that's okay. This is actually their thesis. Okay? And when I realised that I didn't have to read the whole thing via PDF, but I could just casually buy a copy, I did. So, it's not the first time I'll have read a thesis. It may be the first thesis that I understand, but we'll worry about that later. So there you go. I will present that at some later point in time. And this other parcel, I know what this is. It's really, as I've mentioned elsewhere, I am trying to digitize all these audio cassettes. I can open this. It's been sealed very nicely. Someone knows what they're doing here. But I'm trying to digitize the audio cassettes that I've got. I have actually done about 50, because back in the day when you could do this sort of thing, what you would do is you would hover with your cassette in your cassette player, and you would have the radio going, and you would hover over the radio, and as soon as a song came on that you liked, that you wanted to record, you hit that record button so fast, and of course you had to really concentrate, because otherwise you missed hitting the record button so fast and you lost half the music. So I did have one machine which worked really well. I did about 50 something audio tapes. Sometimes people would take their records Oh, I just happen to have a record here from because I haven't got away yet. So you would take your records, you would play your records on your handy dandy record player turntable thing, and you would have your audio cassette also within the machine, because some people had a bit of extra money, and what they would do is they would buy a turntable that would play the, this is the same brand as last time, that's interesting. You had a turntable that would play the I think I just dropped my mic and it made everything jolt. So you had a turntable that would play the record, and then you had a place where you could just pop in your audio cassette and record the album onto cassette. So those of us who didn't have the record could then just play it at work or at home or whatever. So this, hopefully, will do the job, because the first one had issues. The first machine, I've got it, I had it, do I still have it here? No idea. The first machine, what it did is it actually recorded onto a micro SD card, and then you pulled out the micro SD card and put that in a machine and plug it into the computer, and then you can, there it is on your computer. Fantastic. After about 50 cassettes, it stopped accepting the micro SD card. I could push it in no problem, but it wouldn't register it. So that was fantastic. So what I've done is I've bought another machine, not the same type of machine. Seems to have the same box, which is interesting. The same brand on the box. So I don't know what's happening there. I mean, they all come out of China, although this one, I had it with me in my hands, I think in 3 days after I bought it, because they posted it from Melbourne. So actually this company was in Melbourne, so that was nice. So hopefully we'll do the job, and I'll get all the rest of my cassettes digitised. There's ones that I'm going to have to try. I've digitised the cassette, but the tape is really very old, and it had stretched. So everything was stretched out, and it was in slow motion, and it sounds horrible. I'm wondering if I can play it back slightly faster, maybe 1.25% or something. Just slightly faster to see if I can get that, because it has my dad. I was interviewing various people, and my dad is on one of them, and it would be very nice to hear his voice again. Hopefully he doesn't sing on any of these, because that is something he was not good at. He could get me several keys off key in the one line. No, it was bad. Anyway, I'm going to let you go. Subscribe down below or not, as you choose, and I'll see you on the flip side. Bye.